at the source, speaking of which, especially if you got dry skin around your cuticles and that sort of thing. But let's talk about this. It's both your morning and your nighttime cream. It could be your eye cream. It is your eye cream. It's a makeup primer and it's a body cream. So I'm telling you, for those of us who like to minimize how many bottles we have got, how many tubs of this and that, especially if you travel, talk about an all-in-one. But you're getting 2 of these, and they're both full sizes. So this is $34.50. If you got them separately, you'd be spending that for 1. So this is, again, we do the best prices, hands down, on everything from Tweaked. And this, oh, read some of the reviews. Rave reviews. Now let me really quickly share with you the choices we have in scents. We have the Honey Luxe, we have Peaches and Cream, we have Coconutty, we have Pure, we have Above the Clouds, and Amber Vanilla. So all scents available. We've only got 1 out here to show you the scents, but everybody gets 2 full-size jars. 81453 is the item number. This show keeps getting better and better by the minute, Dennis.
Yeah, well, if we start the way we started with 91% off, I've got to keep that in play, right? And giving you a lot of product. And that's what we're doing, because these days, when something goes, I have no idea half the times when we're going to get the ingredients. And with me, some of these have 70, 60, 80 ingredients. One goes missing, happens every day, can't make it. What is it? It's a 5-in-1. When I first stood here and brought this to everyone, it was a tough one, because I was one of the first to say, I created a cream that you can use for your eyes all the way down to your toes. You're not used to hearing that. You're brainwashed to think you need all those other, fancy schmancy in the glass bottles. And you think of it, you're paying more for the packaging than the juice. I put it all in the juice because my mom, this is what I gave her. I gave her that cleansing treatment, item 1, and this, I wanted to give her something for her skin, but minimize the amount of products and just the process, so that way she can focus on her journey to get out of that hospital, but at the same time, to look her best. Just gives her more confidence. So this is your eye cream, and you made it a customer pick, which means you listened to me, you used it that way, and you realized, oh my God, he was right. And think of it, you're getting 10 ounces, and you're paying $34. An eye cream, what, an ounce, 2 ounces for what, 34, 50? For 1 ounce, you're getting 10 times that. And I'll go up against any eye cream out there. And we're just running clinicals now. We'll have something before the spring, and I already got the preliminaries. All I say is, you'll see. And look, Sylvia's showing you, and it's all ages, and it's universal, all skin types. It's targeted based on, look, dry skin, humectants. We've got even hydrolyzed silk to hyaluronic acid. Even one of them has a encapsulated retinol that goes in a slow process. So you're not going to feel it, but it does an effective job. AHAs, alpha-hydroxy acids. Some of them have fruit, some of them have, or we're extracting it from flowers, depending on what the scent is. The scents are done in a very natural way, like the Coconutty. That one is no different than taking a smoothie, blending it. I wish it was that easy, but it's not. But we actually freeze dry everything from the source, so it stays that way. We preserved it like Benjamin Button when it's sitting in the warehouse before we make it. So we're not degrading. We're not having it soaked in preservatives, or don't need to. We've taken the water out. We rehydrate it when it goes into the product. So you're getting it when at home, maybe it's 2 months, a month, from the vine, because once we pick it from the vine and freeze dry it, it's preserved. The clock starts ticking only when it goes back into moisture. So that's why these are so effective and why you love them. It's not an easy process to do. And the fact that we have 6 scents at the same time, yeah. I'm in shock.
I am too.
We're always sold out.
Especially Above the Clouds. I wanted to give everybody a quick update, because a couple of these are really super close to selling out. We still do have Above the Clouds. It's always the first, it seems, to sell out in anything that you bring to us, Dennis. But right now, if you're just tuning in or wondering which one to get, don't wait, because you've seen already what happens when Tweaked is here, especially with these kinds of incredible buys. We have all the choices in scents. Let's double check on which. This one's the matcha, I forgot to mention. But
yeah,
we have
matcha, love. That one's like the unicorn.
500
that one
remaining here.
I've seen maybe once or twice in the year.
Yeah, oh, okay, good to know. Coconutty, this one, and again, you're getting 2. If you want Coconutty, what, 500 left here. Here's your Peaches and Cream, you'll get 2. There's only 200, it's the most limited. Honey Luxe, and you'll get 2. But this one, let's see, we're down to about 600. Amber Vanilla down below, I love Amber Vanilla. 400, and you'll get 2 of everything. Here's your Above the Clouds. I think we've got about 600 available here. And then lastly, the Pure for unscented. If you're interested in that, there's only 600 there. So overall, you can see these are going, and for good cause. It's the 5-in-1. It's such a beautiful thing, and I love how our girls are showing you how you can put it on your face and it's not dewy. You can actually do a powder right afterwards and it mattifies.
It simplifies the routine. Like for men out there, trust me, they're all confused. I was confused. What do you use? When do you use it? Then you end up not using it because you're either embarrassed or you don't understand it. Like, give him this perfect gift, and he will use it. It's one product from hands, face, down to your toes. You will be covered, and with a lot of goodness. Even our, I don't really have a lot of time to talk to the actives and the main ingredients, but I go to great heights, no pun intended, but from the high elevation, there's a purpose why we go to extreme climate. And it took me a while to understand that. I looked at, okay, what's the solution that I'm trying to solve, a solution for the problem. And the problem always is hydration, but with my mom, it was also what she was going to go through in the hospital. So I look at plants that survive the same thing because they learn how to adapt. They're incredible. They're very smart. Think of it. These plants get put in these weird locations and they survive it. Why? Because they adapt to it. Because that same plant that grows at our elevation will not be the same because it's adapting to something different. That's what I wanted to put into these different products based on that. Did it work? I know what it did for my mom, and this whole concept started to build the whole line. From the desert, going from looking at plants that hold water to the high elevation that can take a beating like from the sun, wind. They grow through stones. The poor guys, they don't really get taken care of, so they fend for themselves. They fight off stress. It was perfect during COVID. I was looking for those type of ingredients. The setback, not a lot of it out there. And when it's gone, I have no idea. I'll tell you right now, peaches, last time you'll see it for at least 13 months. That is a fact. The other one is the matcha love. That one's going to disappear as well once it's sold out. And coconutty possibly as well. But honey, yeah, I got to find there's 3 different honeys. One is from Tuscany, Milleflori, 1,000 different flowers that it pollinates from. And then the high elevation one from Nepal, we're good there. It's the Hawaiian one that's in there, the raw one. The bees didn't produce anything this year. They took the year off. I don't blame them, they're bougie. But it really messed me up.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, you're right. They need a break like all of us. This is an absolute amazing product. It's different than the shampoo and conditioner still to come, but isn't it just so nice to know that it's such a multitasker? Again, it's your morning and your nighttime cream for your face. It's your eye cream. It's a primer before your makeup, and then you can use it for your whole body. And it's really formulating. Look at this. I called it a 5-in-1. It's 6-in-1. So yay, enjoy. Oh, the primer for your makeup as well. And of course, your hand cream. That's the one I missed. But the item is 81453. Last call on a couple of these. Best of luck getting yours. Okay, peaches and cream. We're down to our final couple of dozen. But matcha, coconutty, peaches and cream, honey luxe, amber vanilla. We've got it in the above the clouds, yay, and the pure. So thanks for your calls and orders there. As a matter of fact, can I show you something? Our today's special. Ooh, 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 ooh.